So today I have Tallon Auth with me. He's a sophomore on the baseball team. So, Talon, I'm just going to jump right into it. What is your major?
My major is business management and marketing, and I've always had a big interest in like business and like aspects of business. So that's why I went in business management. And there's a big job outlook for business majors, so there's a lot that you can do with that degree.
Yeah, anything like specifically that you want to do with it?
Um,
Or you
I actually I
waiting to
actually want to run my own business, so if I don't have to use the degree, I really don't want to, but kind of treating it as a backup plan. So just like if I have to get a job down the road, I can go with it. So
Very cool. All right. So, even though spring athletics were cut short last season, your freshman season, how would you describe being a college student athlete to someone who's maybe looking to play their sport after high school?
well, obviously we had a short season, but the competition is definitely faster, and the pace of play is definitely a lot faster. So just be ready for that. I mean, it's not a drastic change, but definitely a little bit. I mean, I went to a 6A school, so our competition was still pretty high, but even just going to the next level, there's still a little bit of a jump.
Right. And you went to Plum, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So you guys have a lot of students, a lot of big conferences and everything like that. Would you say that like the training is a lot more difficult in college versus high school or the academics?
I think it just comes down to time management. I feel like your time, it's weird because sometimes you feel like you have more time in college, and then other times it's like crammed. Just because your schedule is a little more lenient than high school. Like high school, you came in from 8 to 2, and here everything's just split up. So it's kind of a little more choppy. But as long as you manage your time, there's not too big of a difference.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. So as for your classes, are all of them online, some online, all in person? What's that like?
I have a pretty decent mix of both. It really just depends on the day because the class sizes, you're only allowed so many. So some days on Monday I'll be in class, and then Wednesday I'll be online, and vice versa. It's I, I don't know, the online. It's just hard to pay attention to. It's something I'm still
Yeah,
trying to get better at because there's so many distractions at home. So
right.
I mean, everyone's dealing with it, so it's not like it's just us. It's the whole country. So
Yeah. So you're okay with your schedule? It could be worse.
yeah, I mean, it could always be worse. I mean, I don't have classes Tuesday or Thursday, so it's kind of nice. I cram Monday and Wednesday, and Friday's all online, so it's kind of nice. I'm not running back and forth as much because I commute. So
That's good. Yeah, for sure. So, just for anybody who doesn't know, a whole lot about you or doesn't play baseball with you, do you have any cool hobbies or interests that, some people might not know?
in the summer I do a lot of boating. Just something that my family's always done from when I was a little kid, and they did it
Yeah.
growing up. So especially this summer, just trying to get out a lot and doing stuff like that.
Yeah, where do you guys dock your boat?
We have a dock slip up at Conneaut Lake. It's up north towards Erie. So
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah, it's
And
definitely fun to get out there.
yeah, it's like a whole nother world.
Yeah,
So, you know how to drive a boat, I'm assuming?
yeah. I started driving around 14 with a jet ski, and then going into the boat. It's really not that hard. You just have to take everything slow, and you you really have to pay really like more attention than a car, honestly, because instead of like on a car you're just going straight and the other car's coming this way, we're on a boat, everyone's just going every which direction, so you kind of have to have your head on a swivel and just really make sure you're paying attention at all times.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm sure. So you said you go with your family and do a lot of boating?
Yeah, family and a couple friends this summer, just trying not to have too many people there with everything going on, just using common sense and, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I wish I knew how to drive a boat. Maybe one day.
Yeah, it's definitely
um, Something different. It's definitely better to be out on water than stuck in a house.
yeah, I agree.
So with baseball, what protocols are you guys allowed to train and practice right now, or what's going on with that? I know it's
Yeah,
different for every team right now.
yeah, we have our first practice coming up on Saturday, and whenever they bring us in, they're gonna stage everyone. So, certain amount of people are gonna be coming in at this time, and then the next time, and we have to complete like a symptom checker on the Penn State Go app, and I think they're gonna be taking our temperatures too, and then obviously wearing the mask like everyone else is, in class. And
Right. Are you guys able to practice on a field, or are you just doing like strength and conditioning right now?
I'm not exactly sure on that yet. There was talks about only doing non-skill work, but I don't know what that pertains to. Something we're still trying to figure
Yeah,
out. So I'm not
yeah.
exactly sure yet.
It's definitely a day by day type of thing right now.
Yeah, I mean every college team in the country is facing it, so it's not like anyone's really behind or ahead, because everyone's facing the same challenges.
Very true. So I wanted to ask you, what do you like about Penn State New Kensington athletics specifically?
Um, Really the willingness to make a change, especially in the baseball program. Um, you know, with getting a new coach and stuff like that. Megan and Tracy have really been working really hard alongside Sprinkle and Coach Marone to bring new kids in, out-of-state kids, and really just trying to change the culture, not only for the baseball team but all athletics, and really just trying to change the whole school culture, bring more kids here, and really just improve athletics as a whole.
Yeah, I agree. Totally. Megan and Tracy, all the coaches, they do so much more than I think most athletes know on campus.
Yeah, and they really do a good job working together. Like there's not like really like a big sports, like bias, all the coaches work together to, make New Ken better. So,
Definitely. So, what motivates you specifically to do well in the classroom and on the field?
um well, I still live at home, so my parents are still on my butt a lot to work hard in the classroom. So that's probably my biggest motivation in the classroom, because I don't want to come home and yet get yelled at, getting a bad grade on a test or something. And just on the field, with my teammates, I want to give it all to them. So as long as I'm getting my classwork done, and I can give most of my attention to the field and really working hard there. And I mean, my teammates are probably my biggest motivation, because we all have one goal. So just working together.
Yep. Oh yeah, of course. So I have one more question for you, and then if you have anything left that you want to share, I'll give you the floor. But how has attending college and playing a sport at the same time positively impacted your life?
Um, just definitely big, just managing the time. Like I also work too, so like once baseball season comes around, trying to manage all that, it's definitely hard. But you know, I've just learned that you can do anything. There's a lot more time in the day than you think, especially if you plan everything out. So I'd say that's definitely a big thing for me, just coming to college and especially playing a sport
Yeah,
and commuting from home, working, paying for it, and just all that. Just really, there's a lot more time than you think in the day when you space it out.
definitely teaches you a lot of life skills being a student athlete and working and commuting to school and
Yeah,
having family and friends and the whole bit. It's a lot of life skills at once.
yeah, you gotta wake up early and come to practice, and then you kind of lose all your weekends, but you know it's worth it. You can't play sports in your 30s, so
This is true. This is true. All right. Well, that's all I have for you. Do you have any additional comments or Anything you want to put out there since this is your interview completely about you?
Just for the freshmen, I promise that it's not always like this. This is new for everyone, and the school is definitely a lot different than what you're seeing now. But that's just what we have to do for now until there's a change. So that's probably my only comment.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for being my interviewee for the week. It was great to talk to you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.